You just never know what we're gonna do. And I mean, I enjoy being Italian and Puerto Rican. Now, you can't really tell that I'm Puerto Rican, as you can see. I don't look Puerto Rican at all, but you can tell by two things. One, the volume of my voice. All Latinas are very, very loud, right? Believe it or not, this is my whispering voice. Like, this is as low as I go. I don't go any lower. You can hear me from a mile away. We are all very, very loud. Now, two, my attitude. I'm not gonna lie, I have a really bad attitude. Like, but I'm working on it. It's just when you get me mad, all I see is red. That's it. But I don't think I'm at that batshit crazy level, you know? Like, I think I'm at a good, tolerable, fun crazy, you know? Like, I was eating dinner and I saw this woman, she was talking to her man, and he said something really, like, upset her. And she took her she took his $16 steak and potatoes, took his plate, and chucked it across the room. Of course, she was Hispanic. And I'm looking at this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it hit a woman, her steak's on the floor, the potatoes everywhere, and all I can think of, I'm like, someone say the steak! Like, you do not throw a man's steak! Like, that's just, I mean, for me, and I love food, so I'm like, 5-second rule, guys! 5-second rule, pick up the steak! Like, I didn't care about the woman that got hit in the face with a plate. I was concentrated on the steak. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, nobody? Like, if I was that guy, I would at least, like, you know, got over, grabbed my steak, ate in her face, and walked away. Like, I don't know, about me, like, I just think that I would have, I don't know, I'm not the type that, I don't agree with hitting a woman, no. But with that, I'm like, kick her. Kick her, shake her, or something. Like, you just don't do that. I'm not at that batshit crazy level. I'm pretty proud of that. But for some of you that are dating an Italian or Puerto Rican, both if you're lucky, if you're dating a woman, I'm going to give you a little bit of tips if you're seeing that she's starting to get pissed off, right? So, one is this face, when you see this face, walk away. Just stop talking. Right? Like, the eyebrows and lips, stop talking. Because, I mean, everything you have to say, she just doesn't care. Because you have the pucker in the lips, and why we do this is because we're literally biting our tongue to not say shit that's probably really going to offend you. And two, you see the eyebrows crimping? Yeah, that's a big deal. Once you see this, I mean, most Latinas, they're drawn on, but since I'm half, they're half real. So, usually when you see this, not a good sign, you should probably stop talking. But then, when she starts pacing while she's talking to you, not a good sign. When she uses her hands while she starts talking to you, you're in trouble. Once this happens, not good. If she starts grabbing air, you're fucked. You're done. When she starts doing this, she's really grabbing her imaginary knife to prepare herself for her real one. So, this, not good. Not good. You should just walk away. Abort mission. Because your conversation has just ended. No matter what you say, it does not matter. You kind of fucked up. Right? So those are a few, you know, just the hand movements and the eyebrows, the facial expressions is a big thing, right? Like, we should know when a guy is, really, like, making you mad. If you see those signs, abort mission. But for me, I like being Italian Puerto Rican because, well, one, I have that skin tone that nobody knows what I am. You know, like, they're like, is she Russian? Is she Italian? Puerto Rican never comes up unless I get mad. They're like, that bitch is Puerto Rican. She's Puerto Rican, guys. Watch out, she'll stab you. Yeah, it gets that bad, right? But for me, I think, I don't know, the best part is I can pull off a little bit of anything, you know? Like, I mean, when I'm working in New York, when everyone's like, oh, well, you know, I'm trying to look for a job, trying so hard, and everyone's like, well, you know, what's your nationality? I'm like, well, what are you? Oh, okay. I'm Jewish. Hey, what's up? Because I've noticed that a lot of times they only you, if you are their nationality, especially in New York, they will look at you and like, you'll fit in. Like, what I like is that I didn't have to do applications. It was so cool. I get to just walk in, and I'm like, you like me? All right, cool. Like, it was just so easy. Like, I didn't have to write anything down. I didn't have to do anything. It was kind of just like, I just had to bullshit for 5 minutes, and then I got the job. Like, it was pretty cool. And most times I just lied about my nationality, which bit me in the ass most of the time. But, I mean, like, it was pretty cool, because they're just like, are you Russian? Duh! Yeah, I'm Russian. If that's gonna get me the job, hell fucking yes, I'll be Russian. I'll be whatever you want me to be if you're gonna give me this job. So I like that I am Italian Puerto Rican. You can only tell in my attitude, but I can kind of pass a little bit of everything. So, but note to self, if you're gonna date Italian or Puerto Rican, lucky if you're both, like I said before, brace yourself, because we're a lot of work. But a lot of work. So, I mean, has anyone dated an Italian or Puerto Rican? Man or woman? I see some of you are like, yes, and shaking their head. Like, it was rough. And it is. And, are you done? No, you gotta get close up? So like I said, if you're gonna date an Italian Puerto Rican woman, brace yourself. Thanks guys, my name's Lucy.
Yeah!
Give it up for Lucy, everybody. Lucy!
Yeah!
I haven't dated an Italian or a Puerto Rican. I've dated like an Italian. Well, we're not going to go into that. That's not